Hey guys, Chip Wade here from my workshop in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm so excited to give you guys some tips and some tricks on how you can give your bathroom an upgrade. To do that, I've actually built a bathroom right here in my workshop. All of this stuff is from HomeDepot.com. Their online store has everything you need to complete your bathroom. A question I get asked all the time is, how do you pick the right style? Well, if you're unsure, I say start with a more classic aesthetic and just layer in some trendy elements. It's guaranteed to last the test of time for longer. Now, if you don't know where to start as far as elements go, the perfect piece is the anchor in the bathroom vanity. I started with one that actually is elevated off of the ground. When you're dealing with a small bathroom space, the more floor space you can keep clear, the better off you're gonna be. First things first, any trim you want to install, it's time to get it on the wall. The next step is going to be paint, which is one of the easiest things anyone can do to elevate the look and feel of any space. Now we're going with a color palette of gray and black. The lower half of the wall is going to be more of a black tone. Then we're going to do an ombre gradient, which is basically gray and a smooth transition up to black. Next up is lighting. When you're considering lighting in a bathroom, there are a couple of elements that are super important. The first is overhead lighting. One of the most practical ways of getting light in a space is having it even with your face. So I actually selected a mirror that has integral lighting built in. This is a great feature to get natural daylight color temperature right on your face in the morning. The specific size of your vanity mirror, as well as the quantity and spacing of any additional architectural lighting, like sconces, is also super important. Now, I picked a vanity mirror that's 30 inches by 36 inches. Most of these models can actually go horizontal or vertical, but since I have a 36-inch vanity, I'm going to use the 36-inch width of the mirror to make it look correct. Now, I've also spread out my sconces to bring in more of the bathroom into the overall look and feel. All right, guys, that's it. That's a whole bathroom in a day. I am whooped. I'm sweaty. You probably will be too when you do your bathroom, but it's going to be totally worth it, especially if it turns out like this. From vanities and toilets to lighting and towels. Whether you want rustic, farmhouse, or industrial, HomeDepot.com has lots of styles available, and they're super well priced. Plus, they have free and flexible delivery, including vanities. And you can return things at the store or online. Thanks for following along. We'll see you next time.
Oh my God, I want one of those mirrors, Chip. They're so cool.
It's so amazing. There's so many great options like this.
Are there any general rules that you have for people when it comes to getting the biggest bang for their buck when it comes to budget? Because kitchen and bath can get so frightening and go so out of control.
100%. And a lot of it is just knowing what to focus on, especially in the bathroom. The bathroom is a place where we come in extreme close proximity with materials. So doing less, but elevating the quality of your luxury through the quality of your finishes is really going to make the biggest lifestyle change when it comes specifically to the bathroom.
Like buying good shoes and a good coat.
That's right. Thankfully, the list of DIY don'ts is much shorter than the list of DIY do's. I'm a big advocate of doing things yourself. The bathroom is a perfect spot. So don't hesitate. Don't shy away from doing it. What I found, there's two main components that happens over and over again in bathroom remodels where it might be best to leave it to a professional. The first is not just changing out outlets or switches. That's really actually fairly straightforward. As long as the power's off, you're not going to really have too much of a chance of making a mistake. But if you're adding additional wiring, adding new lights in different locations, you know what? It's just best left to somebody with a lot of experience. Now, the second thing has to do with the plumbing end of things. Now, running new water lines or swapping a vanity location, the supply line is actually the easy part. That's totally DIY. But the second we get to the drain system, not the fresh water, but what takes everything away, there's so many more codes and things that can go wrong that are unseen. That is where you really want a licensed plumber just to come in and do that. Make sure it's right. You have the confidence, which is worth a lot. And you also have a warranty, which is worth even more. So those two things, additional wiring and the plumbing drain system. Everything else, I think, you know what? Watch some videos, learn from folks like me. We'll be able to show you you're going to have great results.